Guess who got more pens? It is me! I'm so excited for this. Welcome to my babble session. So, I've been salivating after these pens for like a couple of months now, since November probably. I saw them and I loved them, but I couldn't justify buying them, and so they go into my wish list. But I found a clever way to get them anyway, which is my sister is pursuing an English degree right now, and I'm an English tutor, so I was tutoring her, and I had to reduce my work hours to fit her into my schedule. And my mom was like, since you are losing some of your income to tutor your sister, I'm gonna repay you for this, so either like choose a lump sum or your hourly rate. And at that point I had already seen these, and I was like, you know, I have a better idea. How about you give me these pens and we will call it even? And she was like, sure. She also liked this idea so that she can make sure I never buy more pens this year. But that is not a good thing, because I'm bound to find some pens that I would like to add to my collection. But I'm also actually doing some project that should be a repellent, because at this point I have every color in the rainbow, and I don't like rainbow or color, so it doesn't make sense why I need more pens. But I always seem to need more pens because they bring joy, okay? So what are these pens and why are they special? They are acrylic markers, and they have a brush tip, and you don't need to pump them. Now, brush tip acrylic pens that don't need pumping aren't something new. We know Artix came out with some, and I'm pretty sure I've seen more brands. But the reason why I liked these over those is because these come in color gradients. So this is the red series, so we have different shades of red, pale to dark, and so on. We have a grayscale series. Like, if you know me, you know I'm a lover and a sucker for grayscale, and especially if this grayscale works on black paper. This sold me. When I saw this, I was like, I need to get them. And then I saw the pink, and I also needed to get that. And I really liked that they had skin tone colors as well, so I had to go to get that. And then I was like, might as well get all of them, because honestly, I do like all of them, and I am a completionist, so it was a win-win. So let me show you actually the color gradients. We have gray. This is colorful blacks, so jewel tones. They don't look great on white paper, but I think they will look amazing on black. Skin tones, or no, this is Maillard, which is browns. Then we have two skin tone sets. This is the pink set, this is the purple set. We have blue. These two are called dopamine. So the dopamine colors, we have green. This is yellow brown, I think, and then we have a yellow and a red. So a great selection. And we have from every color possible. We have pale, mid, dark, with a couple of different undertones probably. And that is why I wanted to get these as opposed to a set from Artix or some other like 100 marker set from some other brand, because I am bound to miss a few colors from those, and I will not be able to use some of them because I don't like them. Acrylic pens tend to be fluorescent or glittery. This set, not so much. There's definitely some fluorescent colors, and we have a silver and a gold, but the rest are not of those characteristics. And yeah, I know if I get a set of like 100, maybe I'll have a dark blue and a pale blue, maybe a mid blue, but I have no guarantee that they are gonna have the same undertone. So getting 9 from each color way is better in my opinion, and I love them. They were also very affordable. I got these from Shein, and I think I ended up paying about $4 per set, and there is 14 sets, and that is, I think, 126 pens in total. And today we're gonna swatch all of them on black paper, gray paper, and tan paper. I've had these for I think 2 weeks now, and I already swatched them on white paper with my friends on Discord, So we are not gonna do that today, but I am going to show you the swatch page. So these are all the sets, and I pre-prepared the swatch page without the actual pens, so the title and all the spaces and such. I ended up putting 7 sets on each side because that fit best, because I wanted space in between the sets, so if I had some similar colors beside each other I wouldn't get confused on which one they are. And then I also, this is just the purple set, and I also added the names of each set. Sometimes I added the name that is on the packaging, and other times I added the name of the listing of it on Shein, just because maybe that name sounded better. For example, the Monet Purple, it is called Purple Series on the packaging, but I like Monet Purple more, so that's what I did. And then I also numbered them. This is a godsend, they are numbered, and what I love about this is they're numbered based on their place in the set, not their place in the within all the other sets. So for example, the Monet Purple, they go from 301 to 309, so it is always 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 with a change in the third number or digit. Today we're gonna do this page. I will need to add the headers and also the numbers, so it is easier for you to watch as I swatch right away. So let's get into that. I'm gonna change my angle and do the inking, and I will be back.
Alrighty, it's voiceover Bonnie. We're gonna go ahead and start with the first series, which is Lip Glaze Reds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I'm a little disappointed by this set. It's beautiful colors, but I wish they gave us more reds. There's one true red, 114, the fourth one, beautiful, but the rest are muted pinks and corals. And the series is inspired by lip glosses and lipsticks, but I wish they also gave us a crimson red, a rose red, and a maroonish red. These are important. What I like to do while I'm doing these swatches is think about previous themes that I could have done using these pens, finding exact color matches. And I did previously do a cherries theme on black paper, and that red definitely works there. But moving on to the next series, warm yellows, I love the variation in yellows here. We have lime yellow, true yellow, orange yellow, and then some also shadowed yellows at the bottom. And I've done multiple yellow themes. I did sunflowers on white paper, I did lemons on gray paper, and a bees theme on black paper, and I definitely could use these pens on all three. And there's variation and shadow shades as well, which is amazing. I love this set. The next one is Vitality Warmth, so a mix of, yellows and reds, and we have some muted browns at the bottom. And I also like this set. I like the 3 at the bottom because they can be used as deep shadows for some red themes, So I like those. And it gives more variation of reds and yellows, so that is always nice. Next, we have the Dopamine series. We have 2. This is the second one. It gives some pastel, but also neon-y, fluorescent shades. And I don't know if I will ever use these. They are beautiful, but just not my style. If I ever do a neon-y theme, I will definitely use these because they pop off on the black paper. There is, however, a few shades that I like from the sets. I like the first one, it's like a Tiffany blue. I also like the 137, so the third one from the top, really nice lilac-y purple. And then from the first dopamine series, I like the fourth and fifth one for like a cornflower and periwinkle blues. I really like that. And then we have the gold and silver at the end of the first dopamine series. I don't like the gold much. It's just not the tone that I prefer in gold. I have a very specific preference when it comes to gold. And the silver one is nice, just not as reflective as I would like. And I have some other silvers that I like more. Next, we have the Natural Forest, which is the green series, and I'm a little disappointed by this also, just because it doesn't have my preferred green, which is brownish, olivey, earthy green. Instead, we have the usual blue undertones and some grassy greens as well. However, I have done green themes before, and these colors are very similar to the ones we get in paint sets, so I'm not mad about them. The last series on this page is the Sea Salt Blue series, and I love this one. This is one of my favorites. I've done multiple blue themes last year in March, August, and December, and these are perfect colors. I found a match to the acrylic paint pen that I used in December, this one that I'm swatching right now, and I truly believe that I could replicate my theme from August using these paint pens. I just love these blues. I wish there was a navy blue, but beautiful. Okay, moving on to the next page, we are starting with the Monet Purple, so just purple series, and I do like this series also because there is variation in each pen and the undertone, and if they lean, cool tone or warm tone. I am only disappointed by the 8th pen because it is really, really watery and is almost non-existent on the black paper. It has a weird shine to it also, so not beautiful, but fine on the other paper colors. The set after that is the pinks, named Sweetheart Pinks series, and I do like this one also. I like the pale pinks, and also we get some really beautiful muted pinks at the bottom. And I've done before a cherry blossom theme, and there's really good colors for such a theme in this one. I used these pens for a cherry blossom theme in February, even though I've done a cherry blossom theme and the custom Bujo later this year. The two sets after that are the Skin Color Beauty Skin Color series, and I do like them, but they are a little chalky and transparent on the white paper, but on the other paper colors they are fine. Buildable, so the issue could be fixed. And I've done a lot of skin tones recently in Project B in following months, and I found really good matches here. There is some questionable colors in the series, like you wouldn't expect them to be in a skin tone series, and we are also missing a lot of the deeper skin tones, but they are nice and they can substitute the paints that I used in some of the themes. I'm not gonna show pictures unfortunately for this one because I don't want to spoil what I've done, but nice sets, pale colors and beautiful. I do wish we had some deeper skin tones, though. That you would expect that they had two sets. One would be light skin tones, the other dark skin tones, but no, they're light. I hope they come out with more, and I would buy them if they gave us deeper skin tones. The next one is the Maillard series, which is a type of duck I've learned, and I love this. These are brown colors, and we have some pale ones and some dark ones, orangey, and otherwise we have a really great match to the burnt umber and burnt sienna that I have in paint form. So I like this series. Next, we have my favorite pack of them all, the Grayscale series. I bought this entire thing just for this one because it is really difficult to find gray markers that work on black paper. So I'm always looking for more options. And I love this. We have 4 cool tones, a black, and then four warm tones, and they go from pale to dark grays. And I've done multiple gray themes that could be replicated using these. The last series is the colorful blacks. I really didn't like this series on the white paper, but here it is beautiful because I think the black soaks the black pigment in these paints and it leaves the rest. So we have some really awesome colors, and also we got a close match to the green that I like and some muted darker tones of the other sets. So all in all, I love this.
Alrighty, so it is actually several hours later. Each page took about 40 to 50 minutes, so a really long time. And honestly, it was a little uncomfortable to film with the angle that I chose and how I positioned my tripod and phone. But yeah, I decided that I couldn't sit through swatching these again on gray paper and then again a third time on tan paper, so I did them on my own time with plenty of breaks in between, and I'm gonna show them to you right now. So we have the swatches on gray paper. I love this. Gray paper is becoming my favorite to work with because just a lot of the issues that I face with white or black disappear when I work with gray paper. And then we also have them on the white paper, which I showed you in the beginning of the video. They are still stunning, except the colorful blacks don't really shine on the white paper, but on black and gray, they look magnificent. And then we also have the tan paper right here. If you guys would like to see me actually swatch these in action, and not just like an overview of them, on the tan paper or gray or white for that matter, just let me know in the comments and maybe like the video. I'm down to making a new swatch page for these. I love swatching, and these pens are beautiful. I'll of course have these pens linked in the description box, along with all the notebooks that I got the paper from and the actual notebook that I'm working on, and also the Micron that I used for the non-black colored paper. But this is it for this video. I'm really excited to have gotten the colors swatched so I know what I'm working with and I can actually start using them. I'm really excited. I have so many ideas. And also it is one more thing to tick off my swatch book project. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.